Hey, how's it going everyone? OutlawClient here, back with a new fighting game this week, and this time it's Tekken 6 for the Xbox 360. Okay, well, maybe not brand new, but I mean new as in a different fighting game to what I was playing last week. But to be honest, the reason why I'm going back to Tekken 6 is mostly because last time I don't think the game got enough screen time. You know, that's alongside Marvel vs. Capcom, and I also don't think, because you know I only showed like two weeks of online, and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 I only showed 1 week, but for Tekken I don't think I spent enough time like relearning some of the combos, because I hadn't played Tekken in quite a while since before when I filmed it. So yeah, it was a bit strange getting back in, and like I might have explained previously, I don't have my Xbox with me at university. You know, it's a bit, you know, I think it'll be a bit of a tight squeeze to bring my consoles and everything with me to university, but I might have to in the future there. But anyway, like I was saying, since I don't have it with me, when I come back to London, that's when I film. So sometimes it's a bit of a rush job. I end up trying to relearn all the controls in like 15 minutes, and I jump online and I start filming just so I can like do all the filming and then go into straight into studying and everything. So yeah, it can take a while. But anyway, I guess the broken controller caused quite a few problems last time as well, so that's another reason why I wanted to refilm. And speak of the devil, right now I managed to pull off the well, I think one of King's more basic string of combos, but again you have to really be on point with the timing and everything, and of course my broken controller last time wasn't letting me do any of that, because it just wanted to disconnect every single time I held it in a strange way. But I've managed to get over those problems and, you know, fix the controller, and everything's fine now. So there I am. I managed to take managed to do a bit of a comeback here. The Elisa player took the first round, and I managed to bite back and take the second and third round. But that's the thing about an Elisa player. I think last time, as you saw, I faced an Elisa player as well. You know, it just goes to show how popular Elisa is online. Yeah. And did I mention how much I think she's how I thought she's very, very annoying? Yeah, I think I have maybe only 1,000 times or so, but anyway, like I was saying, she's got the chainsaw attacks, and she does have some unblockable chainsaw attacks, so it can get a bit annoying at the time. But anyway, managed to do the fake drop and reach up with the kick. You know, I'm quite surprised the number of people that falls, but again, I think it's just being patient is the name of the game, to be honest. And you know, don't get up as soon as don't try and attack as soon as I drop down, because I do that quite a lot, and you know, if you face me online, you'll probably know straight away, and you know, you'll know how to counter me. But anyway, moved on to using Bob, and now I'm up against an Eddie player, the character that is notorious for being spammer friendly apparently. Well, to be honest, it might be quite difficult for like 2 brand new players to avoid an Eddie attack. Say if 2 people are going out against each other, and one of them comes up against an Eddie player, you probably won't know how to block him, because he is quite fast and it's difficult. But any decent player will be able to, you know, block the Eddie spam, I guess. But my technique now to fight this Eddie player is just pretty much like a rush down attack, and yeah, I'm just pretty much not giving him a chance to use any of his attacks. I mean, I don't think this person is like a really top Eddie player, but he seems quite decent. But yeah, I just tried to rush him down, so he didn't have much of a chance to do anything. But again, I think his blocking is quite bad overall. I managed to open him up quite a few times to get in a full combo, and again, I don't think my health goes down much more than this, to be honest. Maybe he gets a few hits on me, but here we go. Managed to smack him against the wall, all around the place, all around the burning chapel, and I think I just broke Eddie's skull, cracked his skull, and through the chapel floor. So yeah, you know, it's a 2 for 1, 2 for the price of 1 there. I'm shopping at Asda again. Perfect. But anyway, managed to take that match with not too much of a problem. Didn't manage to drop any rounds. So that's Bob for you. So here we go, final round here against the Leo player, and I'm back to King. Thought I would just give King a go, because I don't know, I'm not really a huge wrestling fan, or I've never seen much wrestling, but I don't know, I really enjoy watching King's move, and you know, I think playing as him is probably one of my favourite characters alongside Bob. It's just, you know, all of his grabs and moves and stuff, it's just really fun, and it's great to watch and fun to play in my opinion. So anyway, the connection was pretty good. Well, it said 4 bar there, but to be honest, it seemed to change quite a lot through this match, so yeah, that was a bit annoying. It was adjusting and trying to keep the combos simple. But as you can see there, I managed to take the first round of this using King's counter-attack, and to be honest, it was like a split-second thought. It was like, just at the moment I was thinking to myself, well, at the time I was thinking to myself, oh, how should I go about it? How should I approach this next shot? And I just thought, oh wait, King has counter moves and this person's coming on quite aggressively, so I put 2 and 2 together and I decided I'd just block. No, of course, I decided to use the counter, and I managed to take the first round, quite just about, I guess. So anyway, using my standard juggle, just the normal, you know, 2 1s and then forward and 2 to, you know, knock them to the ground and then get that big spin, the giant spin, or is it called giant spin or giant swing or something? I really can't remember the name of that move, but I don't usually pull that off because sometimes in laggy matches, again, like with all like timing controls and everything, it gets quite difficult to use the moves, so usually I just keep it simple and not even try and attempt to do that. But yeah, I managed to pull it off a few times, so that was pretty good. Anyway, this Leo player is coming on very, very aggressively, and they've managed to take their last two games, so I'm just playing a lot more reserved at the moment. Managed to get the giant swing again. Ooh, you know, all these players being thrown around on concrete, come on, they must suffer some sort of brain damage. I mean, I'm sure at the end of Tekken there must be like the character's in a medical bed in the hospital or something, you know, I don't know. But anyway, back to the match. Again, this Leo player is coming on very, very, very aggressively, and I use this to my advantage. And since the player's coming on so aggressively, like, I didn't really take much to open them up. See, as you can see there, it's like they're barely ever blocking, so it wasn't too much of a challenge for me to get in, but again, it was just avoiding the barrage of attacks that this Leo player is putting on me, so getting a bit of dodging in there. By the way, when I'm tapping down, I'm not actually trying to teabag and stuff, it's just me trying to dodge, and I sort of find it difficult with the Xbox D-pad. But anyway, here we go, a palm to the face for Leo. You know, she had it coming. She really had it coming. But anyway, there we go, that's the remainder of the match. Well, that's all of the matches I have for today. So anyway, if you enjoyed watching this, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will be back with some more Tekken 6 footage next week, alongside another fighting game in the near future. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.